Okay, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we will discuss about more like a mental, thing, mental, analysis of people when they come to the chart, when they come to the trading, and the most important thing is why do most people fail as a trader? So there are certain things that we have been trained in our regular society that won't apply in the trading world. Whether you're trading forex, whether you're trading stocks, options, whatever your trading style may be. So the number one reason why do I think, and today I'll most likely to not most likely I'll be mostly talking about my experiences that I've gained since past 3 years, and I will discuss about how I failed in this past 3 years and what I have learned as a trader. So why do most people fail as a trader? So let's just consider that you are a professional who have a good secure job. You are maybe in IT, maybe you are a doctor, or maybe you are a CEO, or whatever job that you're having, or you might be you are doing a businessman. You are a businessman, right? And all these job, all these professions, they have certain way of operating or functioning. So whenever you go to the job, you know that okay, I have uh, one particular lifestyle, that I have my 9 to 5 job, and in that 9 to 5 job I have one set of uh, you know responsibilities, and few set of working way of working, I would say. So let's just say I am a graphic designer, or maybe I'm in a design field. So what do I do daily? I usually design stuff for various brands, maybe for some social media, maybe designing some logos, or some posters. These are my daily you know day-to-day routine or day-to-day job. But when you come to the trading, this stuff doesn't actually work. And why it doesn't work? Because I am, as a designer, I know if I open up a Photoshop or Illustrator, I know if I start designing a poster, I know what to do. If I use this color, what's going to happen? I have few sets of fonts, or I have few assets that are with me. And if I go with design principles, there are more likely that I'm going to succeed and create a good design poster. There are chances that some other people might not like it, but most of the time you will do some corrections and then you'll get your things done. So your job is done. Same goes with the doctors, same goes with some businessmen. They have few say, if you have a product, you have some inventory stored at your house or in your shop, you sell that inventory and you get paid for that. There is a risk involved, but there is no such kind of risk involved, like okay, today if I don't sell something, like I'm going to lose money. No, because you have those inventory with you. So even if you don't sell it today, there are probability that you'll sell it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and so on. See, but in the trading world, it works kind of differently. So what happens here? Like, you come to the market, you have a kind of trading account with you, and you, with that trading account, what you does do is you just do some your analysis. And once that analysis is done, you just say that okay, now price is creating some breaking support or breaking resistance, and now there is a probability of price going down. But when this happens, there is also a probability that price will come up and hit your stop loss. Here what happens is your emotions get involved, because doing trading, taking a trade, is an emotional decision that you have to make. And once you take a loss, you start thinking, your rational thinking goes out of the box. And then you start thinking that, okay, I have made a loss today. And now I have to just, get the money that I've lost. I have to just get that money back at any cost. This is the basically mindset of a beginner trader. And most of the people, they do, get stuck into this loop of they make some profit, they lose some profit, they make some profit, they lose more profits, and then this circle goes on and on. And when you take a loss, you actually don't see your emotions. That is, I think, the more important reason that we have to look after as a trader. When you take a loss, how do you feel? What was your emotions? Why did you lose the trade? These are the kind of some questions that you have to ask yourself. And in the outer world, in your current profession, there are no such thing like that. If you fail as a, if you do some wrong coding, let's just say you are in IT profession, you are a developer or you are a tester. uh, if you fail, you probably gonna search few small other stuff, and then you come up with, okay, if this idea doesn't work, if this code doesn't work, let me try something out, let me replace few part of it, and then you will get your things done at the end of the day. But in trading, it doesn't work like that. At In your current profession, you are not putting any money at risk. Well, the guys who's owning your business or owning the firm, he is putting money at risk. But the risk that is associated with doing business and trading is kind of different, because in business you put one time risk, right? And in trading you have to come into the market and you have to risk every day. Whether you are risking 1% or 2%, you have to risk every day. And you have to you have to just keep accountable for each trade that you take every day. And the most important thing that I have learned as a trader, you are not capable of taking good decisions every day. And in the beginning, even I do struggle with this issue, that you have that eager to trade every day. Like you want to open a chart, you have to hit that buy or sell button, and you cannot stay away from the chart, because when you coming into the trading, you are coming with some problems that you have in the outer world. And those problems maybe those problems could be like, your financial problems, that you everyone is mostly suffering from financial problems. Maybe you don't have uh, you know quality life around you. You have lost some money in some other profession, or somewhere else, that you have lost your money, and now you have nothing to go. Now you don't have anything to do, just to so someone guides you that, okay, come to the trading and you will earn millions, or you will earn x amount of money every day in the trading. But it doesn't work like that. What happens is you are coming with all your problems in the trading. You're bringing all those problems in the trading, and what you're doing is you're making more losses than what you have anticipated in the beginning. And this is the most important thing. I think this is the thing that I've learned over the past 3 years, that whatever problems you have in your life, you have to keep those problems away from the trading. You don't have to bring all those problems. Even if you have financial decision, you have problems, you have, maybe a not quality of family with you. Maybe you have some other issues going on in your life, and you want to just get those issues reconciled in the market. And here's a perfect example that I would like to share here, is that, let's just say you have a kid around you, and if that kid demands something to you and you don't fulfill his demand, what that kid is gonna do, he's gonna go, he's gonna cry, he's gonna just take some of his emotions by showing this disagreement to you, and he just gonna try to express his feelings in some ways that he usually does. And same things goes with the trading. Whenever you you come to the chart, you take a loss, you always want that your emotions to get reconciled, right? That is very important part in as a trader, that you need to understand that how you're going to manage your emotions. When you take a loss, if you have few fixed set of rules, you should not get emotional. because the more emotional you're gonna get, more problems you're gonna face and more losses you're gonna make eventually. So this is the number one thing. Like emotions, most of the people, don't understand their emotions. They don't know how to control their emotions. And the what I've experienced in the past 3 years is that I have certain kind of emotions in in several days. Let's just say I have taken a good amount of profit. Let's say I have traded like 15 days and I have uh, made profit on, let's just say, 10 days, and I made losses on 5 days. My emotions after this, they kind of certain that the kind of changes. They don't stay as confident as like I was like this during these 15 days. Because trust me, all you need, even if you go in my back testing sessions, I have realized that you don't need a strategy that is like 70% profitable, or 80% profitable. All you got to do is know how to manage risk. So even if your profits are like 40% and your losses are like 60%, but overall, if you manage risk, overall you will be profitable. And this is only comes when you have a fixed set of rules that you have to follow. You need to have the plan for trading. And even if you have the plan, you have to follow it. You have to just make your mind like a robot. You cannot stay emotional in the trading, and you cannot go into that cycle of revenge trading, where most of the people, including myself, go through. And every trader, if you see the trader who is now you are seeing like world's one of the best traders, they all go through this cycle, and you are not an exception to this, because this is a mental game. Trading is what Mark Douglas says in his Disciplined Trader book, that trading is not only game of fundamental analysis and technical analysis. It's more like a mental analysis, it's more like a mental game. And the more strong mind you have, not mind, but more strong your emotions, your trading rules are, more disciplined you are, more consistent you are, your more self control you have, is likelihood that you're gonna be a profitable trader, likelihood that you're gonna keep on continuing what you do. Because taking a loss for one day, your one day loss doesn't define that you are a bad trader. Your one day loss doesn't define you as a bad trader. All you have to do is that, okay, I've taken a loss today. How can I see the market next time so that I can avoid this loss? This is the question that every trader, I think, should ask in the beginning, that what was the thing that I missed in the market, and what was there that I could not recognize, and maybe I'll come back next tomorrow morning, or maybe whatever time that you have decided. Maybe I'll come next day and see if I get similar kind of situation, and see if I can avoid that and hit a profitable trade. This is the most important thing. And whenever you take a loss, it is really important to call it a day. Like, okay, if I take a loss, and if your plan says that I'm going to take only one trade a day, then you should be closing your charts. And it is the most difficult thing that even I go through after 3 years. Because let's just say that I have been in profitable for past 7 days or 10 days and maybe 20 days. And imagine the kind of confidence that I am going to, imagine the kind of adrenaline that I'm going through during those 15, 20 days. And after those 15, 20 days, if market throws me a loss towards me, that's a kind of worst thing that happens to the trader, because now you have a streak of 15 days that you're constant in profit, and that one day loss comes. Then you said, oh, how could I lost this trade, because I've been right for last past 15 days and I cannot be wrong. And then you take another trade, and then you take another trade, and then you take another trade, and eventually the profit that you made in this 15 days, you're going to blow up in those that one day that you have taken a loss. This is the most important. This is the worst thing I think that happened with me. I think that happened with everyone. If you can control this one day and go on to the next day, I can guarantee you that you gonna make good profits in trading. You all you gotta do is just find one profitable trade a day and then close the charts. Recently, what I've done is I've stopped using mobile as a tool for trading, because mobile is a tool. It's a great tool, but you don't have that kind of control on you that you cannot stay away from the charts. When you take a profitable trade, you should be going away from the chart. When you take a loss, you should be going away from the chart. But instead of what we do, we come to the market, oh, and just we say that, okay, I'll just go and look at the charts, and I'll see what's happening in the market. And when you look at the charts, you see the opportunity is there. And when you see the opportunity, your that inner voice, that inner demon that is inside you, you say that, okay, I've already taken a loss, but let me take this one trade, and that's gonna recover my losses, and I'll call it a day. But what happens is you take another loss, and then you say, okay, I've taken two losses a day, let me try a third loss because this sale didn't work, and let me take a buy now, and then your rational goes out of the place, and then you go fall into the cycle of that over trading. Then this is one of the biggest issue that I'm going through, or I've gone through recently. I am able to control myself, but this is the worst issue that I have gone through in recent this past 1.5 years. Your strategy is, when you know you have a profitable strategy and you know your strategy work, all you have to do is just make a plan, make a strict rules for yourself, and just follow that plan. Your plan says, I'm going to take one trade a day, then take one trade a day and call it a day. If your plan says, I'm going to risk 1% or 1 to 2% a day, then just risk that much and just call it a day. If your plan says, I'm only going to trade London session, you should be trading only London session. You should be only watching chart at London or pre-London. You should not be going on the chart during Asian session or your NY session. Because what happens is, I've already discussed in previous videos that these currency pairs, they are like people. So people who trade London session, they have certain kind of way of trading. I would say they have that characteristics that associated with the session. And when you have looked London session for past 6 months, and you know what it's gonna do at certain period of time, that pair, let's say gold, it's going to do the exactly same thing over and over again. If you just look at the one trade, one pair at time, you will see that that pair does exactly same thing every day that it does the same thing. I've watched all the sessions in the market. I've lost all the money in all the sessions in the market, but if I just stick to one trade a day and follow my plan, I am profitable during London session. I know that. Even if you want to trade NY session, you have to just backtest that session, and you have to have an experience of at least 6 months watching this session. And then you can come and say, okay, now I have good experience in this session, and I will start trading NY. So trading is a mix, and it's a mixture of variable things, like what your personality is. Whether you're a confident person, you are a impatient. Myself, I'm a very impatient person. I cannot hold trade longers because my mind doesn't allow me. Some people are okay with a profit of 100 pips, or they keep their profit running till 100 pips or 150 pips. It's not my mindset. I'm a very impatient trader, so I want to get things done very quickly. This is my mentality. What you have to always ask yourself: what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses? You have to figure it that out as a trader, because when you figure it out, okay, these are my weaknesses, and I have to work around those weaknesses. Then you will start eliminating each your weaknesses one by. You don't have to actually eliminate all those weaknesses. All you have to do is just control them. You have to just control your strength as well. My strength is okay. Now I understand things very quickly. I have good grasping power, but the another thing that I lack is patience. I don't have patience. I'm a very impatient person because and also uh, I cannot control my emotions. This is my weakness that I keep on doing. If I've lost money, I want my money back. So this is kind of ego that I have that resides within myself, which is why I kind of struggle since past 2 3 years. And this thing, the kind of time period that I'm explaining, 3 years, 4 years, this is basically a typically a time period of most of the traders who have succeeded in the life. If you look at their journey in the first beginning of 3 years of their as a trader, you would understand that okay, no, this guys also has struggled. You if you have test for watching some podcasters, there are the if you must listen those podcasts for where trader explains what mindset they have been through and what things they had to change in order to succeed. So these are the pretty much things I think they uh, you know associated for people fail as a trader. Most successful people, and you will see find that most successful people in your outside world, they fail in trading. Why? Because they don't think in probabilities. They cannot accept loss as a loss. Okay, I was wrong today. And sometimes it's not necessary that you have to be wrong. You had your trade idea. Your trade idea was perfectly fine, but you take a loss. Sometimes it is what it is. You cannot control those things. You don't control the market. You don't have enough money to control the market. All you have to do is just take a loss and go on to the next day. That's the only thing you have to do. But if you just keep on overthinking, keep on overtrading, keep on, taking unnecessary risk in the market, you're gonna lose money and you're gonna lose ton of money because market doesn't give it doesn't give a shit about your money. It's just gonna show you the information that is the most simplest way that it could ever show. Market is just going to show some patterns and those patterns repeat itself, and it's just going to do what it wants to do. All you have to do is just follow your plan and execute the trades as you would every day and call it a day and go on to the next day. Because the less you do in the trading, and also one more thing in the trading, that if you just say you're doing some businesses and if you give that business a day and night, the likelihood that your chances of being successful, it becomes higher. Your chances that you're gonna deliver your products on rapidly, then you're gonna make your sales, you're gonna grow your sales. If you are in designing film, then you're gonna design more posters and earn more money. But in trading it doesn't work. Trading is exactly opposite of how the other world, your outer world, functions. The less you do, the more profit you're gonna make. The more you trade, the less profit you're gonna make. And those trades that you have taken in, when you follow your plan and when you make that profit, when you do consistent profit, that gives you confidence. And that confidence is gonna grow your account. Eventually, when your account grows, your lot sizes grows, and your when you grow your lot sizes, when you increases your lot sizes, your profits are also gonna grow. So it is all associated with how you are within yourself, how satisfied you are within yourself. Because money, as long as, even if you have tomorrow have a millions of dollars, you're not going to be satisfied. And being trader, you have to be really satisfied. That's why when my mentor told me, or they say what the successful trader says, that trading is not a source where you come to earn money. Trading is not that source. Trading is a source, it's a tool which can scale your money. That's why the people who have a lot of money as a cushion with themselves, they become successful at trader because they know that they have a bunch of money, they have a lot of money at their spades, at the spare. And what they want to do is they just want to invest this money and just grow that money. And when you go into that mindset that okay, I have money and I just want to grow my money, then you have completely different mindset. Then you're not gonna come to the chart and say, okay, why I didn't trade today, so it's a lost day. It's a day wasted. You're not gonna think like that. What you're gonna think? Okay, I've not taken any trade today. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and then I'll grab my pips or grab my profits and then I'll go on do whatever I want to do. This is the another reason why they say that you should come into the market to scale your money. And being most of the people, they are broke in the beginning. They do succeed as a trader, but it takes time, it takes discipline, and it takes consistency over and doing things over and over again, like repetition. It is These are the most important things that you should be focusing upon as a trader, and you should be controlling upon as a trader. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please share this content if you have friends who want to be trader and how difficult it is. It is very difficult. It is Trading is the job where it is a hardest way to earn an easiest money. And if you know what I mean, if you have taken trades, if you are a trader, you will know that okay, what I'm saying is by the actual meaning of this sentence. All you have to do is just share this content with your friends. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you.